This video is sponsored by Wizards of the Coast.
We got the D&D starter kit! You may have heard of me. I'm Banktis Prumpkin.
I am Sylph Ilthrim.
I am Monocle B. Arnes.
It's me, Barry the Baddiest.
We could be roomies, Barry.
Barry wants to sleep with Monocle.
I think perhaps we should go to the cloister of
Can
ships.
we go to that cloister?
You may. There's a rowboat that you might have seen on the way up that you are free to use.
Can Renara send maybe a cobalt, your right-hand cobalt, to help us get to this little rowboat?
Blip's like, oh yeah, I can go.
Yeah, give us a cute one. Give us a good one.
The door crashes open to reveal 2 zombies!
I cast Thunderwave.
The zombies have fallen down the hole. You do search around, you do find a small gold bracelet.
Barry gives the bracelet to Monica.
Monocle says yes.
And Barry says, shh, don't tell anybody. Shh, don't tell Bankstis about it. Do I need to roll?
All right, so with the zombies falling down the hole, you hear that clattering, it kind of stops. You no longer hear the zombies anymore. So combat is over.
Okay.
You are free to continue to explore.
I think if we're all going to explore the lower decks, I saw something shiny in this room. I am going to run through Chance's legs, because I can do that as a halfling. You don't block me, because I'm smaller than you. A benefit, and I am going to sort of like superhero land down the hole. I'm just jumping straight down.
You're just jumping down without looking. Okay?
Well, yeah, of course without looking.
Okay. You drop down into the hole. It is dark
Okay.
down there. There's not a lot of light at all. But yes, I need you to roll an acrobatics check to kind of not
Easiest thing I've ever
break
done.
your legs or something.
That is a natural 1 with a +5.
Bad hole.
Bad hole.
Okay, so you land, but not gracefully at all.
But no one saw it.
But no one saw it because it's dark down there and
I
no one
saw
else
with
is
my
in
dark
there and
vision.
looking down. But you do take 4 damage of
Oh my
bludgeoning
god.
Can we redo that part so that I can actually play the rest of the game? Because that's half my health.
And
You
he's
take
talking about
4
cheaters.
damage.
He takes 4
bludgeoning
damage.
You took
as
4
you,
damage. You should have looked.
I did jump down there. It is dark as fuck, and I'm like, thank God no one saw that. I'm gonna use my tinderbox to light I have a hooded lantern.
So I should also say, when you fall down into that, it's like it's maybe like 4 inches of water.
Ooh.
And then the wooden floors behind it.
So that's up to like here.
Yeah, so you're totally kind of like drenched, if you weren't before, which I don't believe you found the water before. But you can take out your lantern and you make it a light, and you can see next to you that the hole that the zombies fell down and they made another hole. You did not fall into the hole that the zombies also fell through.
Okay.
So you land on the other side of that hole. So now in order to leave that position, you'll have to jump over that hole.
Or jump down into the hole.
Further down, you can.
I look around this room for anything special. I'm investigating. +5, D20. Where is it? Oh,
It's okay.
you took it. Thief.
18.
Finally!
That was a doozy.
+5. I've been rolling really well.
Yeah, you have.
So in the corner of the room, there's that bookcase. In that bookcase, you find a pouch containing 50 gold GP, and you also find that and a dagger.
A dagger.
Yep.
Does this dagger have? Is there anything special about it? What does it look like?
It's just a normal dagger, though it is quite like weathered. The leather on it isn't degrading, but you can see it needs some care.
Red leather, weathered leather, red leather.
Weathered leather, yellow leather.
I'm gonna complete our session. Okay. So once I've finished with that, I'm gonna put on my set of common clothes, and I'm gonna head to the lower deck myself.
You're taking your armor off?
No,
Okay.
No.
You kept it on the whole
No,
time?
you keep the armor
the
on.
armor stayed on.
Barry
Okay,
keeps the
okay.
armor on.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay.
So let's go down to the lower deck.
Okay, great.
Me. Well, now that I'm down here, can I continue to move at all?
You can. Does anyone else want to go down as well? Will I find the information?
I'm not down there yet.
Come on down, baby boy.
Everybody else can go down. if you
Yeah, I
want.
think everybody should maybe go down.
Okay.
Barry, listen, I know you and I have not always been on the best terms, but
Oh, sorry, Barry can't hear.
I can definitely talk louder. Barry, I think I broke one of my shins, Barry. I'm gonna need some healing words from you, please.
Why didn't
Run,
you take
Barry.
the stairs?
Run.
I am a halfling of action, and that is why I'm surrounded by danger.
The descent to the lower deck is chilly, wet, and unsettling. The seawater obscures the floor and sloshes against the hull. Decaying crates and barrels are scattered around, and some are floating freely, while others are stacked into corners. By Banctus, you hear some splashing as some of those zombies come swimming back up out of the hole.
Zombies can swim? Are these gray too?
Yeah, the two gray zombies have.
But they've got to be proper hurt.
How much
Oh, they
damage
are.
did they? Okay.
Oh, okay, these are the ones from...
They are not in good condition at all.
So I will say, just as someone who is on your team and is about at half health, and you are a healer, Barry, I would love a good healing word because there's some zombies, and you know what? This is a character building moment for Banctus. I have made a mistake. This is the first time it's ever happened. My intent was good and the effect was bad, so you have to deal with effect before intent can be addressed. I learned that in therapy.
I don't think Barry heard you.
Barry had his fingers in his
Barry, if you were going to do something, I will allow you to do it now before I roll initiative, or before everybody rolls initiative.
Oh my God. Tim, stop yelling. Okay.
If you wanted to make an action.
So I would like to heal Bankstis.
Yep, that counts enough as me.
Batista.
The intent is there.
I would like to. Can I send some healing words? That's
Yes,
what
you
he
can.
wants,
Yes, you
right?
can.
So you cast Healing Word, and you whisper sweet nothings to to Banctus's injuries.
So roll this and then add 3.
Yep. And then I believe you are, since you're a cleric, you're a cleric of life, I believe.
I am. I can. Ooh. So when I heal, I get 2 hit points. Well, let me roll this guy to help out my friend.
So selfless.
Hey, that's a nice thing to hear.
Wait, do I get to send healing words to his injuries?
Yeah, what do you want to say to his injuries?
Monocle's hot.
And that's what's going to heal your broken leg.
Got it. But my heart slowly also just hurts.
Hurts a little bit.
It's like, no one's ever called me hot before.
Here we go. That's a 4, right?
Boom.
Plus 3,
Plus 3, and then plus that
7.
additional 2.
9.
So already I'm
You
back
could
up
have
to...
you could have brought Banctus all the way back up from dead.
Yeah. Wow. I'm
from
powerful.
unconscious.
You ready to roll initiative? 3,
go.
2, 1.
Oh, yep.
Oh, a 2.
14.
Wait,
17.
5.
Ah, 20.
Nat 20. That's not a dirty 20.
It's a nat 20.
That's a clean 20.
I have a dirty 19.
What did you get for your
I got a
initiative?
5.
Oh,
Jesus.
I need
a
a-
raw 5.
Okay.
I broke my leg.
You got healed, bitch.
I know, but my tummy aches and I'm being very brave about it. So I just need
Monocle, you were up first.
Hells yes. So I will move 5, 10, 15, and
Yep.
that's
You can-
as
you can
close as I get. Oh,
yeah.
sorry, Barry.
It's okay.
You can stand here and be okay.
Great. And I'm going to use my great sword. I'm going to roll that 1d20 plus 3 to see if I hit. Wah! 14 plus 3 is 17.
That hits.
Oh, yeah!
And if I do, I'm going to take 2d6 plus 1 slashing damage. Ah!
Jesus. You always do that.
Ah!
6.
Ooh.
Actually, that's
the-
a 9.
Take this one as well.
Thank you. Ah!
Jesus.
2.
So
Sorry, I yelled.
8 plus your strength.
8 plus my 1 slashing damage.
Great. So
9.
9 damage. So you slice into the zombie
you.
as it's laying there on the floor, or in the water, and you're able to cut real deep. And let me see. It just kind of gurgles and then continues to float there. It no longer moves.
Okay.
That's my baby.
Next is Sylph. Sylph is up.
I closed the distance and I slit its throat.
Ooh.
Oh.
Smooth.
Just quick and casual.
Wait,
The
this
gray one that's already...
The
The
gray
one
one's
that's
dead.
the one that's
gray
still
one's
moving.
That's
dead?
this
Oh,
one
sorry.
over here.
But let's pretend that roll counted because look
Because
at
that's
that.
all now.
Because that's a natural 20.
Natural 20. Wow. This is the same one that you had slowed before.
It is.
It's personal.
Is there any particular way that you would like to defeat this enemy? Because it is up to your imagination at this
I
point.
draw my short sword and I'm holding it like this, like Ashoka Tana. And I shoot.
And with a clean strike, you kind of lop off its head completely.
Yeah. And I do a cool little flip thing and I catch it. And I put it back and I sheath it. And that's performance. 11.
Impressive.
Thanks.
Wow.
Okay, so in this room, there's still all those crates and boxes and barrels and things like that you saw that I mentioned before.
And toys.
If you'd like to go and investigate those, you can, but that is up to you. If you want to continue down without searching,
I want to investigate.
I would also like to investigate, and I think I have to jump over the hole, right? Are we all investigating? Do we all want to like split up and investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's all go to different corners of the deck and investigate.
Yeah.
So acrobatics 14. Do I get away from the hole?
Yes.
And then I will explore whatever this is.
Can I go up and check on Blep? Because I care about him?
You can. You can.
He's the one who brought us here, after all.
Yeah, go check on him.
Remember our roots here, people.
When you go up there, Blep is gone.
Blep's gone.
But the boat is still tied off on the side of the
Who
ship.
cares anymore?
So you can try to break open some of the crates. If you...
Oh yeah, I've got crowbars. I can pry them open.
Yeah, using a crowbar,
Yeah,
you can totally open that up.
I have 2 crowbars. You want a crowbar?
Bro. Yeah, I want a crowbar.
Okay, I'm gonna. Do you want me to like chuck it to you from across the room? Because I've got an extra. I've got 2 crowbars.
Yeah. Throw that.
All right. What do I have to roll to make sure I'm not about to dome?
Well, you're gonna roll. You're gonna roll an attack, but it's not to actually hit. It's
So this is my to hit with dexterity.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, so then that's a 22 to throw the crowbar perfectly to Barry.
Yeah.
A no look perfectly.
And then do I roll for dexterity to
I'm gonna have
catch
you
it?
just do it. Yeah, or athletics or acrobatics to catch it, and you get to roll twice because of how well he rolled.
Okay.
Or he threw it to
very
you.
well.
Okay, so 1. Why does it look like
What
an
is
X?
that?
Is it a 4?
Oh, it's a 4.
Yeah, it did. From my end too, I was like, it does not compute.
It's like runes?
Yeah,
Okay,
it looked like runes.
a 4
does it
and
mean?
a 16, and then I have +4 for athletics.
Great.
30,
It spins and you no look catch it as well.
Oh, that was just incredible.
Sexy.
We're truly friends now.
Don't push it.
And I investigate this stuff over here.
So the crowbar, with the crowbars, you guys are able to rip open the crates. It takes about a minute apiece. You find a pair of candlestick holders carved from bone to resemble dragons.
Dibs.
There were. You can. Your assessing eye values them at roughly 25 gold a pop.
How many are there?
2 a pair. Barry, you find a fine lute with mother of pearl inlay worth about 50 gold.
A fine loot?
A lute.
Oh, like a hoo, hoo, hoo.
Sugar Daddy
A
Berry.
lute is like
A
a
lute is a string.
string.
Oh, what's this one?
A flute.
No, this is a
pan from a
flute.
quarter?
I'm thinking of quarter.
Or bird pipes.
Oboe.
Cool, a lute.
Sylph, you're checking through those boxes there. You don't have a crowbar, so it's going to take you a bit longer to rip that open.
Oh wait, I have a hammer I could throw. Would that help as well?
You want to throw a hammer at him?
Are you comfortable with me
I have a
throwing?
small knife. I wedge it in.
Okay.
It takes a bit longer, but you're able to break that open, where you find 5 bottles of fine wine. There's actually a 6th one. There's a 6th one, but it's broken. From your expertise with wine, you know that these are 10 golds a bottle. These are kind
Wow,
of
that's a nice wine.
Red or
It's
wine?
expensive.
It's a port.
Rosé?
Yeah, it's a port.
Sweet
It's on the starboard side, but it's a port.
Mommy.
Do we still have time to check some other things?
Yeah, you can check some of the other things. In fact,
I'll check these barrels right here with my crowbar, if that's okay.
whatever food and things that were inside is long rotten. And all the other boxes that you kind of break open and check, they were other perishable goods.
Okay.
These ones over here and that one.
Can I check that other box over there?
Take a bow.
I used the crowbar that I caught expertly, and I opened the crate.
You
at the
rip that
bow.
open. And inside you find a 20-pound sack of whole cloves.
Ooh, that's a lot of clothes.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
barter.
It's a lot. It's 20 pounds.
What is this?
That's the mast.
Oh, okay. I'd go back upstairs.
There is one more lower level.
Oh.
If we're all good with like being done, like exploring this part, I kind of want to explore underwater, but I'm down, like nobody has to come with me. I just want to see what's down there.
I would be willing to come with you.
Yeah.
Now that I'm over the grief of Blep, but gone, but not forgotten.
I think when we go underwater, tell me if I'm wrong, can I cast a cantrip? Can I cast light down there to light up the
Ooh,
water?
yeah. I've got 10 torches on me, so I can assist with the lighting underwater.
Do you want to put fire underwater?
Can I roll for it?
You can't. There's no plausible way.
Because you guys rolled already?
No, because you can't have fire and water. It's just a basic law.
Let them try.
Because it's a cloister.
Because it's a
Okay,
cloister.
roll a d20.
It's like, oh,
For the torches underwater! Huzzah!
If it's a nat 20,
They go out.
if you're casting light as a cantrip, I would love to jump down in that water.
Great. You feel good about going down to the water? You can go down to the water.
let's all go down in the water.
Are you going through the hole or are you going through the stairs that go down?
I'm going through the hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the stairs. The stairs have been really nice.
Can I stare down 2 levels?
Yeah, you can go down.
That is a 22 for acrobatics. Michael Phelpsing into the hole.
Are they swimming now? Are they
Yeah,
underwater?
Yeah, so you guys are at the point where they'll hold your breath really quick and then dive down underneath the water.
I go upstairs to watch the boat.
As the cold water engulfs you, a strange undersea world is revealed. A colorful seaweed grows over the shattered hull, especially around the gaping hole in the stern of the ship. Tiny fish dart amongst the hunks of debris and cargo. There's some zombie parts that are down there that from where you killed them and they kind of went down, but they kind of rested at the bottom.
That's true.
You see at the right near you, Banktus, is what you could only assume to be the reason why that original hole was there.
I pry that chest open with a crowbar. I'm assuming it's a chest. Or I've got thieves' tools. What's easier?
Whoa, how did you know? So
He drew a really good chest. That's a chest right there.
add
Hey,
little handles on the side.
Blur out that chest.
Heavy iron chest lies at the floor of the hole, directly beneath the hole that it fell through. And you can attempt to open said chest. Yeah, you take out your thieves' tool, go ahead. You looking at the lock, you see it's kind of weathered and rusted a bit, but you feel like you can get in that. You can open that up.
This is no problem for banks. I go back up, and then I come back down. Am I doing sleight of hand? Am I doing dexterity?
You're gonna roll your thieves' tools, which I believe you're expert in or whatever, right?
Oh yeah, okay, great. So it's whatever it is plus 7, and we've got a 19, that's a 26. There never even was a chest.
Oh no, there was a chest, but the lock just disintegrates as soon as you put the.
Floats up and gives me a gentle kiss as it goes. That's a 26 right there.
Okay, so the chest is unlocked, but it is still closed. What would you like to do?
I would like to say, "Guys, come over here. I unlocked the chest just in case there's some bullshit inside. Let's open it together."
What?
Barry swims over to the chest and with the crowbar still in hand, pops
We
that
both.
Oh, you're gonna open it up underneath the water. Okay.
pops that bad boy open.
Oh, open it up underneath the water. Got it. Maybe we should swim. Do you want to swim back up through the hole?
I'm athletic.
You can do
I
whatever
can
you
pop
want.
it.
It's a matter of what's inside. What if it's important documents? What if we
That's a
teamwork
risk I'm
and
willing to take.
I'm not. I don't know if I am now that the way Tim said that though.
No, I'm just double checking. You can open it. It's fine.
Let's.
You can do
Chance,
whatever
what do you?
you
Chance, what
My
do you
elf
think?
ears heard him from underwater because sound travels more efficiently underwater, so it's traveled to my ears. Okay, and I go into this, and I motion to them from up here to give me the chest.
Okay.
Okay,
we
so-
both sort of carry it up together. Do you want to?
Sure.
There's water all the way in this, so I'm just gonna.
So the chest is heavy. I'm gonna need an athletics check.
If I were to swim over and help push, would that also be an
you can
assistance?
assist. Whoever's like actually like picking it up and swinging it up is like the main person.
That's gotta be.
But it's also We're also underwater, so it's much lighter.
Yeah, it is lighter underwater.
I think it's
I'm
gotta be
still
a
the
bear.
strong
So-
man.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, roll that.
Do it, Barry.
14 plus
And then
4
because you're getting assistance, you can roll another d20.
or 20.
Oh, great. So the chest surfaces, and you can kind of grab it. Did you come out of the water as well, or everyone else is underwater?
Yeah, I don't want to be underwater alone.
So you're pulling the chest up, and you're able to kind of like muscle it up, and you successfully get it up there. You guys all get out of the water?
Yeah, can we all get out of the water?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you. Should we take it up to the main deck? Because Chance brought up a very good point that it is still
A
like,
little
there's some water down
at
there.
the ground. Yep.
Great point.
So do we all agree that we can together carry it up to the main deck?
So then we can also have surveillance of our whereabouts.
I agree. We're not so trapped. So we'll all pop up to the main deck.
Pop up.
Pop up. And then let's open up that chest. Shall we crowbar Dream Team?
Crowbar, kaka.
The chest springs open, and inside you see a bunch of treasure. A pouch holding 55 gold coins and 3 turquoise stones worth about 10 gold a pop, along with a which look to be like they're very nicely made elven boots. Yeah, green like leaves and silver filigree along the edges.
I grab them.
You can't just grab them. We have to divvy up on how they're going to be dexterous or something.
I grab the elven boots.
I grab them back. Wait, what size are these boots?
They're elven, they're big.
Elves make small things. Haven't you ever seen Tiny Elf
Keeblers?
Theater?
Yeah.
You want
I
to
knew
talk about
something was
small
coming.
things?
Yes, all the small things.
There's also a packet wrapped in wax.
Barry takes
You
the
gotta take
wax
that one.
packet.
I gotta get
Barry
something.
takes the wax packet.
I picked the lock.
I healed your ass.
He did pick the lock.
I healed you.
But I gave you that crowbar.
That's also true.
So,
And then I give it back.
okay, you can take the crowbar
Now
back.
I have 2 crowbars. Try to get the
Light
wax
him on
packet.
fire.
I like to roll to hit. How do I attack?
That's a bad idea.
I like to roll to hit.
I would like to roll. I would like to hit.
Hold on. Let's use diplomacy. Some of y'all didn't get anything to sell from those bottom areas. There are those elven boots. As elves, it should go to one of you. As someone who's looking for information, I want the wax packet. Okay, can we roll to see who gets the wax packet?
Sure.
All right,
Ready?
let's roll to see who gets it. It's an 18. That's
Mine
a
is
12.
a 12. And I plus 5.
Plus what possible thing could you get? Give me the packet, Tim. What's in the packet?
You open the packet up, and inside is what looks to be the captain's journal.
I learned to read.
Just plain wax.
Cool.
Nothing more.
A braid of hair is stuck in the pages like a bookmark indicating the log's last entry.
I read the log's last entry loud.
Oh, okay. Well, then here.
19, Tarsak. Our journey is ended, though I fear my own is to continue in the most horrible way imaginable. Compass Rose wrecked on a shoal south of Neverwinter. Many sailors perished on the initial impact, and Aletha was gravely injured. As I tended her wounds, she clutched her talisman and breathed soft prayers. I asked her what the talisman signified. She told me love. Her husband waits for her at Dragon's Rest, having pledged his service to the dragon there. The talisman is made from locks of their hair, woven together as a promise to be reunited no matter what fate might befall them. It might have been a beautiful story, had it not been for Aletha's gruesome end, and the words of prayer I heard as she breathed her last. For she was begging for Orcus, the Prince of Undeath, to reunite her with her husband. I held her hands as the breath left her, and I felt a horrible chill pass through her. Next I knew, she was sinking her teeth into my neck. At the same moment, I heard moans begin to rise from the dead sailors all around us. What curse has she brought upon us all? Already I feel a creeping chill overtaking my body. I'm securing her talisman with this book in my chest, in the hope that someone who comes after us may end this nightmare by bringing Aletha's talisman to her husband. So we've got to get this lock of hair to Aletha's husband, who's back at Dragon's Rest.
The hair that was inside the book, that is the talisman, you're right. It's braided together from knots, or knotted around 2 small finger bones. While you are all listening intently to the journal entry, you could hear a scream cry out right at the end of that. And it's blep to your ears. Ah! And it comes from above. And above you can see a creature kind of in the crow's nest that you were in. A terrifying monster perches from the top of the crow's nest, spreading its scraggly wings and screeching harshly, louder than Blep has been screeching. Its wings and legs resemble those of a mangy vulture, while its head, torso, and arms look almost human. It clutches a large bone with like a club and holds Blep in its other hand.
Does it have hands or just wings?
It has hands and
yucky.
wings.
We gotta save Blep.
All right, so is this, are we about to enter battle?
Absolutely, we gotta save Blep.
The creature flies down and lands on the bow of the ship
Oh my god, it's big.
It's got a dumb old little face.
Where's Blep?
with Blep in its hand.
Oh my gosh.
The lifeless corpse of Blep.
No, Blep's still alive, wriggling around, but he's like playing dead. But you know that he's still alive because his hand is still gripping the little dagger that he's been holding on to
Stab
this
it,
entire
Blep.
time.
How useless is he?
So yes, let's roll initiative right now.
12.
The creature stands there menacingly, about to, threatening to club Blep, and kind of screams out to you all, "You took it! You took it! Give it back! Give it back or he gets it!" And then he kind of like winds up. And so we're gonna hold on initiative here. You can all have free actions to speak with it, but as soon as anyone tries to do anything, it has a ready action. As
Who
you can
has the
tell.
best persuasion or deception? If we can speak to it.
I have awful charisma, I think.
I have +1 deception. I would like to use my cantrip of thaumaturgy to ask the monster, what is it you want?
Okay.
In my big voice?
Yeah, in your big voice.
Yes.
So in a big booming voice, do you say,
What do you want, monster?
Maybe don't call him monster.
What do you want, sir?
Probably ma'am if it's a harpy.
What do you want,
that can be
thing?
boy harpies?
There's no such thing as boy harpies, that's canon.
What do you want, thing? What can we give you, thing?
Your Honor.
What can we give you, your honor? One of those work?
Yeah,
Okay.
that all works.
Can we make it canon that you just did all of those?
You did all of that. My golden bracelet! You must return it, I know you took it! Or I'll kill this thing!
There's no golden bracelet.
So, if we're trying to deceive it, I do have a +5 deception. I think we should give them the golden bracelet, but if you don't want to, I can try to fix this for you.
I don't want to give it up.
What does it mean to you?
It's mine! That's what it means! You return it or he dies!
Give it to him.
Or I'll just kill you all!
I vote we give it to her.
I agree.
But Monica, what's gonna be a symbol of our love?
Tell you what, I got a tooth for you.
I was not talking to you, Banksy.
I want to keep it. But I think it's for the greater good that we give this up. We gotta save Blep.
You gotta give up.
We gotta save Blep. We gotta save this ship. We've gone through too much for me to hold on to a material thing to describe what we have.
Barry says okay.
Then I would like to roll to toss the gold bracelet.
You can just.
I cast Mage Hand and I grab it.
Well, it's just more dramatic if I were to throw it.
That was how you roll your eyes with words.
So the gold bracelet gets levitated up by a magical hand of some sort.
Mage Hand is a cantrip I have that it makes a little magical hand and it does what I want.
And it goes up in front of the creature and it throws Blep down towards you.
Jesus.
And takes the floating golden bracelet.
I catch Blep successfully.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch him, see?
He's not even supposed to be here.
7.
Plus
3.
Plus 3. Yes, you catch Blep, but kind of stumble backwards into the stairs a little bit. Not to fall down, but you're kind of falling back a little bit. But you successfully catch Blep. He does not do any damage to you, but he is hurt a little bit by the throw and the grasp of the talons of the creature. Taking 3 damage. Poor Blep.
And I'm going to try to deceive. Great creature, we have left everything else intact here. May we have safe passage to leave and be on our way. We had no idea that anyone lived here.
Yeah, you can roll for some deception right now.
Nat 20 +5. Whoa. God, I should have added some more things in there to be like, and universal health care for all. And
yeah, well, I just gotta make sure. Oh,
that was
good
close.
thing that you rolled the net
That's
to
right,
win.
because that was a 19.
So the harpy thinks about your words and kind of like scoffs. It's like, leave! Leave now and never return! These are my ships!
Thank you, yes. Let's all be on our way, remembering that we took nothing, and let's just hop on back to our boat gracefully down.
Blep's like, but I've got this gold coin that I found!
I grab the gold coin and whip it down. I'm like, Blep, I'll pay you back. So we all hop onto the boat?
Yeah, you guys want to climb down to the boat?
Yes.
You're safely on the boat, and you oar yourself back to Dragon's Hole?
Yeah,
Or Dragon's Rest?
me and Blep, just taking that war duty with our -1 strengths each.
As you are very far away, like rowing away, you can hear like a singing song on the breeze that is absolutely beautiful, and you're almost tempted to turn back, but
I can hear it.
you feel like, you know what, we're getting back. We're gonna return that talisman. You return to Dragon's Rest, and there you find Renara at the entrance of the cloister, and she says you have returned. I'm so happy that you have.
I'm sorry, did you say you're so harpy that we have? Because you could have warned us.
Oh, Blep! Oh, good. I was looking for you. I wasn't sure that you had returned.
We
or had
protected
come-
him, Renara.
Oh, good. Were you able to find the source of the...
Yes, we were, actually, Renara, and it must be returned to someone who is here studying under your tutelage. It must be returned to the lover of Aletha for this curse to be broken.
Renara, where is that place where we need to return it?
Barry?
Yes, where is Aletha's partner? Buried.
Barry, is that you?
Renara nods sadly. She recalls and talks about Alethia's husband, Brastos, who had actually died many years ago. He was laid to rest in the graveyard atop the cliffs of the northern part of the island. She directs you up where to go, and it's not too far away coming back down, or leaving from the cloister. At the top of that cliff, you see a few graves at a little hilltop cemetery, where they were covered in white wildflowers. They're marked with like very simple wooden slabs. You walk through the few graves, and you see one there with Brastos' name on it.
I'm the one with the amulet, but if anyone else has any thoughts on specifically what to do with it, you can. Do you think we should return it to the grave, or do we have to dig up? Is it a digging situation?
Let's just put it on the grave.
I do have a shovel.
You can roll. There might be some knowledge things that you can roll.
I'm gonna
trust the
religion,
elf
or-
with this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some arcana. Yeah, we're seeing what magic this amulet has when I put it near the grave. Yeah.
You can do an Arcana check, and you have a feeling that the amulet itself is magical.
Yeah.
Your Arcana is telling you that because this was like a talisman to a demon, it's giving you pause to necessarily putting it on the grave immediately possibly without doing something, but you don't have a lot of experience with demons and things like that.
Right.
It's mainly with magics and whatnot.
I would be wary to touch the amulet to the grave. It feels like there's some kind of dark forces at work here.
I'm gonna do a knowledge religion roll. 15 plus 2.
17?
17. That'll do it. First off, you know that this is a amulet of Orcus, or was made for Orcus, which is like a demon prince of death, also known as the Blood Lord. Rules hordes of demons underneath, in the nightmarish plane of the abyss. But you do also know that although this is a talisman that is like necromancy kind of magic would have been imbued into something like this. It's also somewhat like a curse or everything. So if you were to break that curse, that evil magic that could be just null and voided, because the talisman was created in the way it was, once it gets put where it needs to be or destroyed or whatever it is, then the magic's just going to dissipate. It's not going to call anything.
So maybe this isn't the time to drop it off at the grave yet. Maybe there's more we need to do.
Well, Sylph thought, hey, this is necromantic magic or bad magic thing. I don't want to touch it to the grave. You're like, no. You know that it's a necromantic talisman.
Yes.
But when you put it with its rightful place, that the necromantic magic is likely to go away.
Busting out the shovel.
If they're able to do that successfully, I toss the amulet in there, and I say a cool one-liner, and I roll to see how cool it is.
Yeah. 19.
19.
Plus.
Oh,
It better be pretty cool.
Performance.
Tell the devil I say, see you later.
So the talisman is placed inside the grave, and when that happens, you can all feel something like a sigh in the air, and a fog rises up to engulf the wreck that you can still see from this cliff top. The ship disappears into the fog.
Gorgeous.
And the harpy is left flapping its wings in the middle of the air and then flies away. And so you have broken the curse.
We did it! Hell yeah! We did it! We should cover them back up though.
Yeah.
All right, I used my shovel to put the dirt back where it was.
Nice.
I see that Barry's sad about not having the gold bracelet, and I use prestidigitation. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
To form a new bracelet that's kind of reminiscent of like rope on a boat, but it's prettier. It's prettier. It's got inlay of, let's say, green seaweed-ish kind of things.
Do you want to add a gemstone to it? Namely, if someone grabbed one of the aquamarines.
those
If not, I've
three
got a
aquamarines.
tooth.
Who has the aquamarine?
Let's say I grabbed the aquamarines with my sleight of hand earlier, and none of you noticed.
I hand it to you.
They're back in the chest.
I put the aquamarines inside of it, and I say, "Good luck, little one. Make love happen."
Oh.
Probably.
And Barry takes the bracelet and gently places it on the ground and then pulls out the lute and begins to sing a gentle song to Monaco.
Sing it.
Oh, give me that performance check.
I light one of the candlestick holders. I light both candlestick
Performance
holders,
check.
and I'm like raising them up in the air.
Wait, hold on.
Not the heartbeat.
That's
I rolled a 6. Monaco, I love you so much. Barry loves you and wants to give you this bracelet.
I walk away regretting what I've done.
I backflip behind you constantly.
And we adopt Blep as our child.
What is a grown man? As weird as this got, I don't think you could have gotten a more authentic D&D experience with your friends than this. Like, this happens, like, so often in games. Thank you again so much to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring this little campaign. Now, this isn't even close to the entire story that you would get in the starter set, but thank you for letting us show the people a little bit of a tidbit of what they could do. It is so fun to play D&D. It's so easy to get into. It is for everybody, and that's the point of this box. Reminder, Jacqi and Arasha had never played before, and we got to this point. No, you nailed it.
And we got married in the end.
Wait, you got married?
And we adopted a child
You
named
shouldn't have
Blep.
walked away.
Now, I will point out, prestidigitation only lasts about a minute, so they're gonna have a really quick divorce. But
Let love win.
and give me back my damn aquamarines. Bye.
Bye.